Welcome back. I'm Nicolbw, and this is Hoarder's Delight 2. Yes, a whole week of Hoarder's Delight 2. I expanded out my platform on the side and made it look very much like it belonged here. Like it was meant to be. And I put another waterfall over here, put down some cactus and some sugar cane, put up some more trees, and made this, oh, squishy, why are you over here? Not anymore, you're not. So I made this building pretty simple. It is a dark room for the oreberry bushes. I also have the Harvest Goddess Band. So when it's on a petal, it accelerates the growth of nearby crops, and the oreberry bushes are considered crops. Excuse me. It also harvests nearby grown crops, but it doesn't seem to harvest the oreberry bushes, which is good because I want the harvester to harvest it. And so that way we get the oreberries, which I have completed that. Yay! And we're getting the sludge from there. So basically, I'm just using this for the sludge. The oreberries are going in the trash can because I don't want them. I also have a small little tree farm here for the sawdust, the compressed sawdust. So the saplings are going back into the planter. The planter is under the sapling right there. It's just a super simple. They don't have upgrades in either one of them. So this is the size, the default size of the planter and the harvester. I have the sludge going into here, which I could have it also going in, but that makes it super fast. Okay, you're really loud. I then have the wood going into the sawmill. I have the sawdust going into the cyclic assembler, which is making the compressed sawdust, and that is going into the quest delivery system. Everything else, apples, planks, extra saplings are going into the trash can. So I'm just destroying everything else. Eventually, every once in a while, there are bird nests on the ground. I pick those up and turn those in because those are going to be a pain. I also went ahead and made a bedrockium drum for the witch water because we are going to need that for soul sand later on. I changed my teleporter to be over here with my other portal because I kept running in here. I'm going so fast and I end up going downstairs instead. I also figured out how to make the solium ingots. So you take the corrupted essence. That's what you use to burn. Iron ingots will make nuggets. And then you turn the nuggets into the ingots. So there is that. Let's see. At this point, I have 182 stacks of red matter blocks. Once this drawer gets filled, I'm going to tear all of this down. We will not need any more EMC whatsoever. I have this currently making MSG pills. We need a ton of them for, is it this one? Yeah, we need a ton of them. So it is making that. I also had put the goddess band over here. It also harvested it. So if you put the, what's that band called? The black hole band will suck in nearby items and put it into a chest. So I had a pedestal with the goddess band, then I had next to that a pedestal with the black hole ring, and then next to that was a chest, and that was all coming down and doing that. So that got me the flower super quick. As you can see, I've gotten some of these done just by, like, I don't know. So I'm keeping the wheat from the wheat farm because I believe we're going to need that for the cherry pies. Not that we really need to do it this way, but I don't feel like tearing it down yet. I made it look like more of the buildings, like a little house. And I also moved the cherry pigs over here and put a whole bunch of them. They're all staring at me. That's creepy. I have put a whole bunch of them. I have 4 of the vacuum hoppers. Sometimes the cherries get stuck up here, and I have no idea how they're getting up on top of this little makeshift tree. Most of the wood has conduits in it. That's why it looks like that. It looks a little weird. So I moved all of the machines over here into this building. Yes, it looks a little funky, but I don't really care. I have this set up to make the gravel, sand, and dust again and sift all 3 of them. I heard that if you name these, you can get the person that you name them after inside of there. So maybe we'll try that. Yeah, maybe we'll try that. So I'm getting all this stuff because we need the skystone dust and we need these exotic seeds, and might as well get Yellorium as well. I have them all crafting up and coming into here, and then they're just being put into a furnace and being sent over here, just so that this chest doesn't eventually fill up. Then I also so many things to tell you guys. Okay. I moved my lava production down here in case we ever do need lava. I have it down here. Why is this not? It's all export. Maybe I should just insert like that. It's good enough. Okay. So in case we need to make some blocks with the lava, or we need lava somewhere, I don't know. This is my slime spawner. I keep spawning slimes. I also changed my teleporter wall to look like that and put a fence around it because I kept getting slimes go through the wall and ending up there in the middle of the place. So I have these. I've changed it so it's just the 0 point extractors going into a level 5 Quibbit cluster. Now these can transport infinite RF a tick, which is good. So it sucks up all of the energy that these 0 point extractors are doing. And then I made some resident flux decks because those produce or transfer a lot of RF a tick. So I have connected all of them up going into a tesseract because I could not get, with the quantum flux mod, I could not get the other stuff to really work the way it was supposed to. So, yeah, it was really frustrating, and I worked and worked and worked on it for a few hours yesterday, actually. And that's just what I ended up having to do, was that. So today, let's go through the book, and I will show you what we got done. We finally got all of the Ender Lily seeds from our mob farm, and the rubber saplings did not use a single regular rubber sapling. Used all of like the mega and stuff. So this is 32% done. This is almost done. It's at 92%. So that'll be done soon. This one, we got the ore berries done. I finally hammered enough trees to get that done. And then the flour from the wheat farm, we got that done as well. Yay! So I am currently working on the pulverized obsidian. It was, oh, is it done? Almost. It's almost done. I almost have all of it done. 12.5 stacks of obsidian blocks should get you enough pulverized obsidian to complete the quest. So let's go ahead, get rid of that. Let's put these on. And then let's start sending these in. That's 60%, 72%. Oh, you got to shift to get all of them. 95%. So this should get us all of it, which will be nice. So that'll be another one done. Then I only have 3 left in here to do. Let's see, the hobby, I went ahead and did the dark oak trim. You can take a, oh, I have it here. I made a golden bag. You can take a philosopher's stone and a regular oak sapling. I'll show you guys super quick. Take a regular oak sapling, shift click, and it's a dark oak sapling. So that is how I got the dark oak saplings after I sifted probably a half a stack of dirt. I thought there's got to be an easier way to get those, and sure enough there was. So I only needed to grow 1 tree, and then I copied the wood, made the trim, which is just planks, the dark oak planks and sticks, and then I did it with the chest up here that is currently doing the MSG pills and going into the thing. So that is how I did that one. Super easy, didn't take very long. Once I got the saplings, super easy. The sewage finally got done, so I went ahead and tore that down. The sludge, we're at 7%, so, and it's going fast only because of the oreberry thing. But we have, this one is still going and collecting the sludge over here, and that one's collecting the sludge. This one is not going to make much of a difference, so I don't think I'm going to do that, although it would just be easily, you know what, we should probably just do it anyway. Quit whining and just do it. It's still, yeah. Okay, so quest delivery system, we'll just change this out and then put that there and select that. And I think that's the only thing. We'll disable the chest and we'll insert that. Okay, so that should be the only thing going into there. There we go. Now we have all 3 harvesters turning in the sludge, but again, all of it's coming from, the majority of it's coming from the oreberry farm. It is so funny. We still need to make the rancher, have not done that yet, and we're working on the compressed sawdust. We're getting this as well. These 2 have not even started. The diamond zanes, I finally made an area up there because we got the oh, is that one done? Oh, that one's done. What is that? Ooh, hello. Oh yeah. Let's get rid of that. Are all the rest of them still working? They are. Okay, so we are going to, let's just tear that down completely. We'll just, and then, you know what, we'll trash that because I don't want it around. No. Okay, so we have that going up there. These do not have EMC. None of this stuff has EMC on this page. So we're working on that. The next one, this has EMC. I went ahead and did it in the house, just like the other one. We got a spawner. This has EMC. This has EMC. Neither of those, or all 3 of those, didn't take very long at all, less than 5 minutes each. I did the peonies the same way. Again, didn't take very long at all. So we have a chicken spawner and a mushroom spawner. And yes, you guys were correct in correcting me. You can only grab the spawners of the thing that you are collecting in the soul shard It has been years since I used soul shards. Completely slipped my mind that that was a thing. So I don't think none of these have EMC. None of these have EMC. I don't believe any of those have EMC, and the rest of these don't have EMC either. So we're running out of items that we can just EMC up. The fish does have EMC, so I did that. This has EMC, but I'm having a problem with it working in my little chest quest delivery system. And we're working on this. I don't believe anything else in this list has EMC. Maybe the ball of glue. Yeah, maybe the glue. Does glue have EMC? I don't think so because it's Tinker's. Yeah. It doesn't. And this is haste. We don't really need haste now that we have this armor. So none of these have EMC. And then this, I don't believe anything on here has EMC. No, it does not. This was the only thing, and I've already completed it. So these we're going to need 1,000. We're going to need 4,000. This is not a good enough reward for this. We're going to need 4,000 ingots. We're going to need a ton. Oh, that's going to be a pain. Well, that's the whole point of chapter 7, is that it's a pain to do. So I think we're going to get started on, now that, you know, the episode's half over, we're going to get started on blood magic, because we need to get going on that. All right, so we need a blood altar, which is a furnace, diamond, gold, and stone. Let's see, we need 4 stone. 4 of those. Furnace, diamond. I really wish there was like a crafting thing where you could just shift click the recipe. Oh, that would be so good. Gold. It was gold, right? I think so. There we go. So let's copy this because we may need another one later on. I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it above ground, but I'm going to put the rest of the altar underground. I've never done that before, but that's where it's going to go. Yeah, right here out in the middle of nowhere. So we are going to need the sacrificial knife, which is glass, gold, and iron. Glass, 5 glass, 1 gold, and 1 iron. So there is that. Does that have EMC? It sure does. So there is our sacrificial knife. And if you stand up here, right click, it takes away your heart and puts the blood in the altar. It puts the blood in the altar. Okay, so what we're going to need to do for this, we need imperfect ritual stones. And we need empty sockets, sigil of the green grove, and teleposition focuses. So we are just going to need to work on getting better altar setup. So we are going to need 16 of these blank slates, which is a tier 1, which we have with 1,000 LP per stone. So that is what we're going to have to do. And can we do? No. We are going to need, oops, not that one. We are going to need a diamond as well. So I think the first thing we need to do is the diamond, right? We need diamond. And then we need some stone. We just need 16. Am I right? I want to do the speed ruins on the first level eventually. So we're going to need 32 of those. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, did it disappear? It disappeared. Don't kill yourself. Is that going to be enough? Have no idea. I like it. This armor. I imagine it's the armor doing the regen, right? Oh, yeah. This is nice. Oh, nice. I like the regen. There's also a thing that we could put down in a pedestal. Oh, I like it. Me likey. Oh, there we go. And with an empty hand, we right click and take it out. Now to bind it to us, we want to right click. And now it says that I am the owner. Yes, I am. I'm a good owner. Okay, so what we need to do is put in, is this going to put in all of them? Probably not. Yeah, no. So we put one of those in. We'll take a look at how long it takes. And there we go. We get our blank slate. Now I want to do this 32 more times. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be that big a deal because of how fast of regen I have with this armor. I'm pretty sure it's the armor because I'm not on peaceful or anything. We have mobs, so it has to be this armor. Also, let's see if this makes a difference. What is it? It's this one. Restores both hunger and hearts. Half a heart and shank every 0.25 seconds. So let's try to do that. The soul stone and body stone, I think we've already made. Let's look up stone. Soul stone and body stone, and then we need the pedestal. So there's the life stone. Let's copy that. Let's put this down here. And there we go. So let's take a look at, oh, that's cool. It like, oh, I like this. Oh, this is nice. Definitely. We just need this to be sped up. I like it. So this was definitely a good idea to wait on blood magic for this. I could practically just hold down right click with this knife. Nice, nice. This is definitely going to be a thing now, I think. And it's not costing us anything, I don't think. Just being on and being over there, that's pretty cool. So, yeah. I wonder if having multiples of these would hurt. I'm a little scared. Like, there must be some sort of trick to it. Like, why is this so good? This has got to be a trick. So once we get some speed runes, this will go faster, and we'll be able to make these a lot faster. I don't want to bother with making just the blank ones, because we don't necessarily need to get to a higher level first. We need it to be faster. So I'm willing to take extra time in the beginning to go. Doesn't quite Oh, it makes a weird noise. This is so neat. It doesn't quite go as fast as the knife goes, but I don't know. I don't know if more of those would help or hurt. Who knows? But this is what I'm going to be working on, and I'm going to have to look up a picture of the altar again because there's certain distances that the next layer has to be. The first one is just going to be the 8 blocks surrounding the altar. That'll get us to a tier 2 because we're at tier 1 right now. Tier 3 is like 1 block over and 1 block down, or 2 blocks over and 1 block down, or like I don't. They're all kind of a little bit different, so I want to make sure I get it correctly. Correct, I mean. And it's all going to go underneath the platform. So you'll only be able to see this and then the first 4. And then we might have things that come up out of the ground over there. So I might have to move this. Yeah, I might have to. I'll probably have to move this. It sounds so like sci-fi. Yeah, I'll probably move this over. Once I figure out the dimensions of this, I'll find a good place to stick this. I want to put it close, like in this area, but I don't want the pillars that come up on the corners to get in the way of the house. So I'll have to make sure, measure all that stuff out. Oh, there's a bird's nest over there. I want that bird's nest. Gimme. Okay, thank you. So, I think I'm going to leave it here. You guys can see, obviously, in NEI, the recipe to make the... to make the different ritual stones. I'm just making the speed ones, so it's pretty easy. And yeah, so if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe so that you'll be notified of when I put out new videos. Don't forget to leave me any comments or suggestions that you have, or any questions about the pack. You can find the pack on Curse. I should be doing an update to the pack sometime, probably this weekend. There's a couple things, they're pretty small. I got to change the compressed sand over to the extra utilities version, so you guys can do that, which is important. And I had to change something in Simply Paths. Did you notice I have more pathways? Well, the tool to make the acacia wood into paths wouldn't work on it. So I had to go in and change a config to allow it to work. So I tested it in my pack, changed it, and it works just fine. So don't forget, if there is an update, don't forget to rename your save and do a backup before you update, because if you leave it as Hoarding Island, your island will disappear and be reset. So don't forget to do that. We just need 2 more. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys are enjoying the pack. Let me know if you think it's fun. Is it boring? Is it too hard? Do you like the progression of easy to hard? Is there one that's just way too hard that you're just going to skip and not do at all? There was a couple that I seriously think maybe I'm not going to do it because that seems way too hard. Now that I am actually, you know, doing it. It's hard to pick stuff that you don't know how difficult it's going to be until you start playing it. You think, oh, this will be easy. No. It's pretty hard. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye. Okay, so these, I gotta make these first. Ooh, I need more stone. Of course.